Welcome to Rewatch First Watch. I'm your first watcher, KeybladeSpirit. This is your rewatcher,
What do you mean? That was the heaviest episode of
Lumia.
the anime. That's my name.
Yes.
Don't wear it out.
Yes. Today we're watching Diebuster, episode 4.
5.
5. That's what I said. 5. I'm not editing this.
You've never edited any of these.
I've edited a little bit.
So much happened.
I know.
I'm so sad.
I know.
Lala C and Nono had a fight, and this episode's heavy.
Yeah. Yeah.
This episode is very much focuses on the beauty of their relationship and their love for each other, but also the jealousy Lala C would naturally have after finding out her friend is better than her when she was number 1 for the entire show. Everyone looked up to her and everyone respected her, and now that's Nono for being stronger.
Yeah,
So
that specific point was like especially the way it came to a head at the end. It sort of felt like it was continuing the theme from the one episode of Gunbuster, where because for this whole series, Lala C has been like Noriko's mentor and support, whether she wanted to be or not.
Yeah.
And then that was like Amano's role with Noriko.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think in episode 4 of Gunbuster as well, in episode 5 of Gunbuster as well, those roles sort of switched and Noriko / Nono became more of a mentor figure for Amano / Lala C.
Yeah. That happened. That's just a nice attention to detail. It hurts a lot more here because it just feels more natural because we got to know Lala C a lot more than Amano, her quirks, and we also got to see her be at the top in a much more productive way than Amano.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess you could say it just feels much more natural in a much... Keep in mind, I love Amano still. I'm just saying I think this is just a better version of that narrative.
Yeah. Well, see, I think it's kind of like just a different narrative with a very similar plot beat, because with Amano and Noriko, Amano was never really shown to be concretely at the top. She was just better at a lot of things than Noriko was.
That's true.
Whereas here, Lala C is definitely at the top, and so it makes a lot more sense that she would become jealous and feel like she had fallen personally when it turns out that Noriko is the special one, not her.
Yeah. There's also this whole through the entire show's also been building up the loss of topless powers, and how people react to that has been a big thing because no one seems to really accept it when it happens.
Yeah.
So a lot of the topless seem to have a desire for eternal youth, I guess you could say, because it's a youth thing, pretty much.
Yeah.
And in this, we see like the main guy, I guess you could say, pretty much attempt to rape Nono.
Yeah.
Because it's just he's out of time, and Lala C's reaction is at first horrifying as well as just anger that he went to Nono instead of her continuing there. That Nono's this special person and more special than Lala C.
Yeah. Like to me that sort of felt like because Nono was Like, to me, that felt like specifically he wanted to procreate with that.
Yeah.
And
Oh no, I thought he just.
Yeah. And like to me that felt like it was maybe a comment on like the topless's unhealthy relationship with legacies in a sense.
That's true.
Because like at least with him it seems very clear that he's accepted his own personal inability to remain a topless. And so instead his unhealthy reaction to no longer being a topless is he wants to create another topless that's going to be better than himself. Like the very typical soccer mom, beauty pageant mom thing.
I thought it was him just seeing, if he can't be a topless anymore, at least I can have Nonon. That's what my thought was going through his head. Okay.
Well, see, what made me think of what I thought of was Nono is an eternal topless, and he was very attached to that idea. Okay, that's possible too. Like, I thought maybe it was like he wanted his kids to be eternal topless as well, so that he could live vicariously through them.
I see.
But, like, that was never explicitly stated, or... Like, your interpretation wasn't explicitly stated either, but...
Well, no, I just think it's...
Yeah. Yours is more there.
It's a significantly less big leap than kid living through legacy.
That's true.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
But that's like a very small part of this episode.
Yeah. Like, this episode contains, like, 5 episodes worth of content.
Yeah. Just...
Which is kind of appropriate, given that we see a lot of black holes in this episode.
Yes. Pretty much Nonon is, treated like more than any topless, and everyone starts treating Lala C significantly worse now.
Yeah.
Because they just see her as a liability now because she's injured from last episode's big battle.
Yeah, like those cage things around all of the expired topless' heads.
No, they are expired just because they're injured.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, apparently being topless has like a negative mental effect on them or something. Because Lala C isn't expired.
Okay, I thought that when her topless disc thing fell off, that was.
Oh wait, you're right.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah, because clearly, I'm pretty sure that the discs like attach if you're topless, and they don't attach if you're not, and that's why the one expired topless guy in last episode had those bandages over his disc. Yeah. Because he wasn't ready for it to fall off.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh, damn. I did not catch that somehow.
Yeah.
Either way, Nonon is, treated better. No one... And someone points... And one of the guys on the HUD points out why he thinks she was invited, which is, obviously inaccurate since we know everything about Nonon. But it's obviously how Lala C would interpret it.
Yeah.
At that time in her mental state, which was to show off how powerful she is. When she orders the space monsters to just let them through.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, that was a very... Like, that moment felt very... that moment felt like it was really, really... trying to invoke the Moses parting the sea image.
Yeah. Except more impressive because it's monsters.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Like,
Nono explains later on the episode that she did it because she cares about her Onesama, her big sister, her mentor.
yeah. Yeah, and like as much as Nono sort of becomes the mentor here, she very clearly still sees Lalasi as the mentor.
Yeah. She reminds her why she, I guess you could say, loves her. And then she puts a key to her head, literally unlocking her potential and spiritually reminding her how that you don't need to be special to be special. That
Yeah.
she was jealous of her for being an ordinary girl. Because that's at the end of the day, because it's just you can do it. Which is beautiful. Which really is beautiful. And then she goes off and performs one of the most impressive feats we've seen in the entire show of throwing a planet.
Yeah. I thought it was Lalasi that did that.
Yeah, Lala C did that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, I was referring to Lala C doing that for the sake of being impressive for the quote unquote ordinary girl.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I read that backwards.
No, I was saying that yeah. No one has did cool things except like making micro black holes, which I probably is more impressive on a power thing, but aesthetically, which is generally, the most important thing when you're telling a narrative in a visual medium.
Yeah.
Seeing the big planet move and then slowly fall to hit the giant space monster was incredible. And just a nice beauty of, I guess, of what she could do. And understanding that they can do anything together. Like, Noriko and Amano.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Which is why it's so heartbreaking. When we came to the kamikaze mission, Nono rejected Lala C, and I didn't want them to pull suicide.
Yeah, she went off and did it by herself.
No, she didn't do that. She let the enemy warp, which was the plan, which was to know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, next episode, we'll find out what Nono's plan is.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. I love the show so much. 10 out of 10.
Yes.
Because I know the finale of the last episode still, and this show's 10 out of 10 for me. Okay. Is it better than Gunbuster? Maybe.
Yeah. Like this.
I think I'm joining Team Diebuster.
Yeah. Like this might be better than Gunbuster, but it also made me like Gunbuster more.
I think next episode will really make you like Gunbuster a lot more than you already do. Yeah.
Like I've heard some of the spoilers already, but
yeah. This is like I gotta say though, after rewatching both these back to back, I really love the legacy it pays to the original Gunbuster while also feeling completely different and doing its own thing.
Yeah.
I wish every sequel was like this.
I agree.
Not every, but most sequels. This is a much better way of doing sequels.
Yeah. Like it kind of reminds. Now this is like a really big leap, but it kind of reminds me of what the Aeneid is to the Odyssey.
I have not read the Aeneid.
Okay. The main thing about the Aeneid is that it follows Aeneas, and like the whole point of it is to be propaganda for the to show a lineage from Aeneas, a great hero, to some Roman emperor. But what the Aeneid is it's Aeneas, a Roman ancestor, the founder of the Roman race, not the Roman city, but the Roman race. He's it's his journey from Troy to the location that the founders of Rome will be born, finding a new home for the Trojan people.
Wait, how do you find a race?
No, founded as in the way somebody
Yeah.
founds a city.
How do you create a race?
Like, he just becomes their progenitor.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start the Stargazer race now.
Yeah. Let me get back to the point. Anyway, and so that is similar. The relationship between the Aeneid and the Odyssey is that Aeneas goes through a lot of very similar trials to Odysseus. And in fact, sometimes the same trials, but differently.
Nice.
And that feels like, so it feels like it's meant to be like sort of a retreading of the same ground while also remaining while also being a continuation of the Odyssey.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it does a lot of cool things. Like, it does things that are very clearly jokes. Like, there's one bit where Odysseus has to go between this big whirlpool or face a monster, and he chooses to face the monster. But then if you look at the map that shows where he would have been, he could have just gone around. And that's what Aeneas does. He just goes around he just goes around the island instead of going in between it and the mainland.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
So, us Stargazers are better than the Romans, though.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll overthrow their empire.
Yes. Anyway, Diebuster, good.
Gunbuster versus Diebuster, bad.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, wait. You like the video and subscribe to the channel and be good. Bye. Comment also. Bye.